Welcome to Talk is Cheap, the show where laughter speaks louder than words. I'm your host, Rhonda Corey, and we have a fabulous show for you tonight. Just sit tight, and I'm going to leave the beach, and, well, we're going to start the intro, and then we can start the show. Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. In the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My
Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. In the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Happy Tuesday and welcome to Talk is Cheap. We're at episode 95. Yes, approaching episode 100, and we are going to have a fun show for 100. Don't try to get it out of me what we're going to be doing. I can't tell you. I don't know. It's going to be fabulous, though. It's going to be amazing and fantastic and all those words that mean that. Anyway, we are so glad that you joined us tonight because we have an amazing show. That's right. We have an amazing show. We have with us back the very funny, the very unemployed, Aaron Sorrells is with us. We also have joining us for the very first time, Deanna Lane. She's going to be entertaining us with a little ditty that she wrote herself. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And my co-host tonight, Brian Atkinson. Yeah, that's right. He's here tonight. He's amazing. And you're going to, what if I couldn't say the word amazing? What would I do? I don't even think I'd be able to have this show, but all right. Anyway. You're wondering, where's Chewy, right? Where's Chewy? Well, Chewy is right here. Let's hit the Chewy cam. Oh, there he is. There he is. And guess who had his quiet moments tonight? Chewy did. That's right. As you can tell, Chewy had his quiet moments. And Chewy is just comfortably resting. He's got a little bit of a fan on him, just blowing in his ears. And he's loving it. He's loving it. He's resting. He's got the life, I'll tell you. He really does. But we love the Chewy cam. And Michelle Van Duzen is very excited for the show. And she says, looking good. I pay her to say these things, so that's why. And Tom Hoyes, my buddy, is here. Hey, Tom. Thanks for joining us. How you doing? How's the weather been where you're at? Because, look, you can see my shadow. Look at that. I can make shadow puppets. I don't know. Sorry. I'll stop. Anyway, I get a little sidetracked sometimes. Oh, did you see the tail moving? Adorable, isn't it? Yes, I do. I get sidetracked sometimes. And, I was never, ever, ever officially diagnosed with ADD. But for years, I thought my first name was Focus. Okay, you figure that one out. Anyway, we have an amazing show, as I told you, an incredible, phenomenal. Oh, there's a word, huh? There's a word. Phenomenal show. There's a little piece of my hair here that's like kind of driving me nuts. You see this piece of hair? It's like, no, I don't want to follow the rest of your hairs. I want to do what I want to do. And that's driving me a little crazy, as is the shadow over there. So, okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to Chewy right now and let Chewy sleep. Okay. Bye-bye, Chew. Bye, Chewster. Okay. It's just me now. You know what, though? It's not going to be just me for long because, and my hairs that are, I don't know. They're not obedient right now. It's very frustrating. All right. We are going to bring up my co-host tonight. Are you ready? And I have a shadow over here too. Like, I don't know what's going on there. What's that about? No, it's the other side. There's a shadow there. A lot of shadows going on. Okay. All right. We're going to bring up my co-host for the night. Alice Green is here. Oh my goodness. Every show is amazing. Love you, Chewy, and everyone. Thank you. That's awesome. And of course, I know Alice loves the scorekeeper. The scorekeeper is here. And of course, Alex, who will never be seen on camera. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? He's a comedian, a voice actor, a singer, and a former radio personality. You know, he's voiced audiobooks, you guys. Like, you can hear him read you your favorite book. Well, it might not be your favorite, but, you know, you can still hear him read your book. Okay, whatever. He's also the co-founder of Clean Comedy Time, and I've actually had the pleasure of performing on a Clean Comedy Time show. That's right. And he's the co-host of the Clean Comedy Time podcast. He's loves puns, terrible puns. He also has a website for his terrible puns. But he is here for the very first time, ladies and gents. Please welcome, to Talk is Cheap, Brian Atkinson, everybody.
Hey, Rhonda. Hello, everyone.
Hey, Brian. How you doing? Not
Very
only,
well.
I was just thinking, not only was I on your Clean Comedy Time live show, but I was also on your Clean Comedy Time podcast. Right?
Fireworks, yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Rhonda, you've been a guest on the podcast. You've done the show, and we kind of combined your podcast with Robert G. Lee's podcast, who's a former guest of yours here on Talk is Cheap. And it was wonderful talking to you guys. It was, what's the word I'm looking for? Amazing!
Amazing! That's tonight's word. Amazing. If we had a drinking game, which we don't, if we had a drinking game, if you drank to amazing, you'd be wrecked by now, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So don't do that. Eat chocolate.
Avoid that if you can.
You know, you might gain a few pounds, right?
Yeah.
We could do the chocolate game. I would love playing that. Anyway, so Brian, what is going on with you in Michigan, right? You're in Michigan.
Yeah. I'm based in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which is, for those of you who are playing at home, Michigan looks like a mitten, and we're over here-ish, kind of in this area here. Detroit is over here, and Canada is south. That's the important part that you need to know. It's been great. We had a little heat wave, and it got up into the 90s, which is unusual. And we turned on our air conditioning for the first time, and it did not work.
Oh.
So I got a brand new air conditioner yesterday, so that just happened. That's always a joy. The joys of home ownership, where you just never know what your. So I'd say, hey, my electric bill has been really low for the last few weeks, but being able to run the air conditioning. So, but I'm looking forward to being able to use that air conditioning unit next year when it gets warm again. So that'll be nice.
So, was that it for your? Was that it for your heat
What's
wave?
new?
Was that it for the heat?
Yeah. Pretty much, It was down in the 40s last night, so we're all done with the heat. No, it'll get hot again in July. It'll be hot in August, and then in October for just a minute before it snows.
Right. That sounds like here. That sounds like here. Actually, you can see our air conditioning unit. If you, we don't have the central air, Brian. Here, we have a very old house. Our house was built in the 1930s. So
do you have oil heat with a big old oil tank?
there is an oil tank downstairs. However, we
Uh-huh.
converted over. So
Oh.
and it was already when we were here, but
Yeah.
so luckily, but we still have the big tank downstairs. It's an old house. There's no entrance to the basement or anything like that from the outside. You have to,
You just
it's old.
tunnel in. Yeah.
It's old. Yeah.
Yeah. So this edition of Talk is Cheap is brought to you by the HVAC industry. So look out for that. Enjoy all the fun facts about heating and cooling systems.
That's right. Right here. Free facts right here.
Oh,
hey, Alice Green wants to welcome you. She's a
Alice!
regular here on
Thank you, Alice. Thank you so much.
June Colson, who you know very well. Yes, she actually listened to the amazing podcast, and it was really fun. I think it definitely got cranked up a couple of notches because the amazing Robert G. Lee was on there, and that's what made it amazing, and he made me look better. So that was cool. Tom Hoyes is also in Michigan, but he's in Clarkston, Michigan, which I don't know where that is.
You're almost there. Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
around there. Anyway, see, I learned something today, and if you don't know, I have no clue when it comes to geography at all, Brian. I am it's bad.
Well, you live in Rhode Island.
I do.
You have Connecticut, and then Rhode Island is the little guy on the end of Connecticut.
It's like a little bump. If you had like a mosquito bite or something, it would be right there. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, John Peters is here. Listen
Good old
to this.
John.
I know he had to forego his nap. Okay.
We are better than a nap. Man,
our
amazing show already.
Ratings are going right up. I'll tell you, better than a nap. That's what I'm gonna put. I think that's my new slogan. Talk is cheap, better than a nap. That's right.
Yeah,
better than a nap.
Nice.
Let's see. Alice has her favorite Christmas store in Michigan. Yeppel.
Oh,
Christmas is in.
Christmas?
So what is that?
Yeppy. So
Yeppy
she's saying Yeppy Christmas, and if she were from the Upper Peninsula or Northern Michigan, she would say Yepper.
Okay.
But there's a Christmas all year long store that is north of Flint, Michigan, called Bronner's, and there are billboards throughout the Midwest that will lead you to Bronner's Christmas Wonderland. And once you get past the influence of Bronner's, it all turns to Waldrug and the Corn Palace. So you got that to look forward to.
Oh wow! Well, so that store, it's all Christmas all the time, huh?
Yeah. And I mean, if you were gonna do a Christmas tree or decorations in a theme or a color or whatever, they've got it. If you like musical instruments, they've got a Christmas ornament for every musical instrument. If you want all your Christmas ornaments to be green so that you can't see them on your tree, they've got the green ones.
Wow.
Nationalities and hobbies, everything. All the lights, all the lasers, all that stuff. And Christmas music. And then they also have those Hummels, those little figurines, stuff like that. They got a huge display of those, which is really fun. And then when you get done shopping, you go up the street into Frankenmuth, where they have some breweries, but they're really well known for their fried chicken dinners.
Yum. That sounds good.
And if you get there anywhere near actual Christmas, Santa and Mrs. Claus might be there and walking around and saying hi to people. Yeah.
Wow.
Getting their chicken dinners going before they, have to put in their time on Christmas.
It's like a Hallmark movie where it's Christmas all the time.
Yeah, it is. It's always Christmas.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's terrific.
Oh my goodness. So, so have you been on the stage now? When I did a show with you guys, it was Chewy is sticking around. He's trying to get comfortable. Okay, and then he doesn't. I just had to see the movement. Okay.
Yeah, we did a really nice church show and kind of our Clean County Time getting back to business church show, which was great. you and Robert G. Lee were kind of moving through town, and we set up a show there for you guys to be able to be on that show and record our podcast and so on. And since then, we've done a couple of other Clean Comedy Time shows. There's a 1916 theater called the Playhouse at White Lake, which is about an hour away from where we are here, northwest of us in Whitehall. And we did another church, Crossroads Bible Church. We did a church show there.
Fun.
And we've got a show coming up July 10 at a campground. And I've done that campground in the past myself, and it had such a great time. They invited me back, and I said, what we really need is a Clean Comedy Time show. So it's an all ages show. And it's not so much open to the public. It's just for the people who are there at the campground. And, we'll probably have a couple hundred people there. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then we've got some more Clean Comedy Time shows that we're booking throughout the summer, in September and even December. We've got some shows on the calendar, which is just terrific. We're so happy to be back in front of an audience and entertaining and laughing together. It's just terrific.
That's awesome. There's nothing like that. I mean, it's a live crowd, we love it. We love it. And it's so good because it's so nice to see smiling faces. And when I say that, I mean with no mask. That's really nice to see smiling faces unmasked.
I got to be honest. There's some of them that I'm kind of wishing they'd put the masks back on. Right. I'm not going to tell you.
That's not very nice, Brian.
Well, after all, I am a horrible person here.
I know, that's right. If anybody does know, Brian is a horrible person, and he has pins and stickers and websites, I think, to prove it.
Yeah,
am I right?
You betcha. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guess what? Guess what we're going to do now? We're going to be entertained. Yeah, we're going to be entertained.
Wait.
Yeah. By my next guest. She's a comedian, she's a singer, and guess what? She combines the two.
Nice.
To entertain people. Yeah, she's amazing. She also competed.
I think she's a friend of mine too. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. She competed in the 2019 Clean Comedy Challenge, but you know what? Here, she's gonna perform a new song. I believe it's a brand new. I don't know. We're gonna have to hear all about it. But please welcome for the very first time, Deanne Elaine, everybody. Wow, you guys. Yes, we bring our own audience here, Deanne, for you. That's right. We have them right here.
As fussy as your hair might be, I think that you're like the better of the looking Charlie's Angels, honestly, Rhonda.
Oh my goodness. That's a compliment, and I will take that compliment, and I will attribute that to lighting or something, or your glasses. It's probably time for you to go to the optometrist. But anyway, that's all right. That's all right. So Deanne, you are going to play a song for the very first time here. Play and sing, right? Wow. On Talk is Cheap. Tell me about what
I said I was
going to do. I thought we talked about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want me to sing because I sing bass.
Ooh.
And that just gets uncomfortable for everybody.
And you don't want me to sing because I've been asked not to many times, but whatever. And June is correct. Flattery does get me everywhere. Get you everywhere with me. Yes, it's true. Get me everywhere.
I don't know how the casting director missed you for Charlie's Angels, but they are seriously at a disadvantage.
Well, here's the thing, Deanne. I think I was only 5 when that show came out, so that could have been it.
Naturally.
Oh, they did make movies though, and you could have been in the movie.
I know.
I'm sure that's what Deanne was talking about.
I'm sure.
Lucy Lou really can't hold a candle to you. Let's just.
I've heard. That's not like the first time I've heard that.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, Deanne, tell us what you're gonna be doing here for us today.
Okay, so you're exactly right. I sing comedy. I speak comedy too, but I've been a singer-songwriter for so many years, and so the idea of putting that together, I actually wasn't smart enough to do that on my own initiative. It was just like the Lord kind of brought it out and said, "Here, how about this?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense," because I'm such a happy weirdo.
Well, I love it. I love it. So now you're going to be performing a song for us today, and you wrote this song, right?
I did. I have a lot of original comedic material, music wise, that I'm now starting a compilation of an extended play album, and gosh, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to combine the two things that you really, really dig and see if other people can dig it too. And so far, I haven't had any, food thrown at me. So I'm really taking that as a positive sign at this point.
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do is we're going to give you the entire stage. That's right. That's it. The whole thing. It's all you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So a long time ago, I tried to baptize my, a stray cat I named Maynard. And it really didn't go all that well. There was a lot of and because I tried to attempt that baptism, and Maynard's with Jesus now, and I felt really disappointed and betrayed because, as we all know, Wile E. Coyote from the Roadrunner can die so many times and come back. Why not Maynard? So I was very upset about that. Why not Maynard? And then it dawned on me there are lots of characters in the Bible that have to do with Saturday morning cartoons. So I wrote a little ditty about it. Peter built his house on a rock, just like the Flintstones. Judas stirred up trouble, just like Dennis the Menace. Simon, Alvin, and Theodore, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They're all living to see another day. Yay! Paul spent time living in a cave, like Captain Caveman. Maury Povich telling Jesus' mom, Joseph is not the father. The Jews sang and worked as a family, just like the Smurfs. I always wanted to be one. The 12 disciples not sure what to do. Sounds just like the Looney Tunes. Jacob and the angel fought real well, like Tom and Jerry. Samson was a hottie with a chiseled bod, like Johnny Bravo. Elijah and Elisha had some special friends, like the super duo, the Wonder Twins. Jesus was like underdog, underestimated, but saved us all. Oh, now you can see the similarities of God's word and Saturday morning cartoons. That's it. I don't know why I laugh at the end of that, because that's kind of tacky.
Oh my gosh, that was great. I was clapping, but you didn't hear me because I muted myself. So all the applause, you didn't. They were a little delayed. So, oh my gosh, that was so fun.
And as soon as you mentioned baptizing a cat, Theo showed up.
Oh my goodness, my goodness!
What a cutie! I promise I won't try baptizing him. I promise.
20 pounds of all disobedient cat, and there he is.
Oh my
gosh! All right, you done? All right.
Wow, that's a big. Yeah, that's a big old cat.
That's a big cat.
He ate his feelings.
I think he ate more than that, but we don't want to judge here on Talk is Cheap. We don't want to.
So insensitive,
Yeah.
Brian.
I know.
No, yeah, we turned him from an outdoor cat into an indoor cat, and then he ate his feelings. And he is very happy with his choices.
Well, that's good. That was just so fun. June loved it, and so did Michelle. And John says he loves Saturday morning cartoons and that song. It was delightful.
It was delightful. Delightful.
Yeah, that was too fun. Hey, you
Did
guys,
have
you
favorite
know,
cartoons when you were little. Do you still watch cartoons? I still watch cartoons with my husband.
oh,
Do you watch
I love
cartoons?
cartoons. Like, that's such a fun thing to do. You know what I mean? It's just to hang out and watch cartoons. But I like the old ones. I'm not going to lie. Hey, you can check out DeanneAlaine.com. Deanne Elaine 327 on TikTok, and Mod Wash Moments with Deanne Elaine on Facebook. Make sure you like that page. Of course, all of her follows are in the comments, so you can definitely go and follow her right after the show. Make sure you do that. Deanne, thank you so much for being here on Talk is Cheap. We loved having you. It was a lot of fun.
You're amazing. I'm honored and touched that you would have me, a woman of Charlie's Angels, no doubt.
Yes, that was the show that never the one that I was on was never it got canceled. Anyway, cut right away. Dan, thank you so much for being here. Will you come back and join us with another song?
Anytime you want, darling. Anytime you want.
Awesome. All right, you guys, make sure you check out Deanne. And thanks, Deanne, for being here. Bye-bye. That was fun. That was amazing. Yes, it was. But you know what? That's not it. That's not the end of our show.
There's more?
There's more. That's right.
It's just Cheap is a full show.
It's a full show. It's a full-on amazing show.
Yeah.
As I've said.
Goodness.
So let's do this. Let's bring up our next guest, shall we?
Very well. That sounds
All
lovely.
right.
Let's do that.
Well, this next guest is a comedian and a speaker. Okay, he's better known as the unemployed alcoholic, and he helps people laugh while highlighting recovery and faith. You might recognize him because he's also the co-founder of Clean Comedy Time, and he also co-hosts Clean Comedy Time podcast. And he also is the host of a quick chat with the unemployed alcoholic. And he also is here again because we had to bring him back, because we had to bring the two of you back together because I know you're buddies. And so he's amazing. Please welcome back Aaron Sorrells, everybody.
I know that guy.
How fun.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I missed out a little bit. I should have been on the first half. I might have been compared to Lucy Liu or something.
You might have been, or not.
No, I don't know, Rhonda. I think he's more of a Drew Barrymore, perhaps. Would you? How do you think that Drew Barrymore might address the concerns we have about the Charlie's Angels? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, Brian, that's so crazy. I can't see Aaron being on the show. Anyway, all right.
Yeah.
I know you were trying to set me up for that. Yeah, I know.
I did. Yeah.
Yes, I saw that. Coming.
Amazing.
Amazing. All right, Aaron. So, Aaron, what are you doing now? You also are from Michigan, because isn't everybody these days, right? Wait, where are you? Are you? Where are you?
Yeah,
are you?
over there.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
spot on.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Spot
that
on.
was.
Yeah.
That's,
You
Plus,
nailed it.
I mean, I don't do this. Like, if I could read your palm, I would say, wash your hands. That's what I
Oh yeah.
say. Yes, and make sure make sure you sanitize them. But that might be possible later on. I might have a little gift for you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's flaunting.
Oh,
His.
there
Oh,
it is.
yeah. Oh, yes. He's flaunting.
Yes,
his,
I won this after winning the last game
Yeah.
last time I was on here. So
yeah. See.
so I'm sanitized. I'm cleaned up, ready to go.
Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Nice.
All right. That's nice. So, you guys, what I love about it is I love to have friends together. I love to have buddies. You know what I'm saying? It's so much fun to have two people who just hang out together. And now you get to hang out together on Talk is Cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is how we've been hanging out for the last year and a half anyway.
Right.
So we're used to this virtual approach.
We'll just have our Clean Comedy Time meeting right here, right now.
All right. Excellent. That'll be good. We'll do that.
Yeah.
So, like during the pandemic, did you guys get together or pretty much virtual?
There were a couple times where we got together outdoors, socially distanced, not for any reason other than we just like to keep a good distance between us. You know?
Yeah, because my diet is terrible. Let's yeah, we hung out in Aaron's backyard one day when the weather was nice and brought our chairs out there. Met up in my driveway a couple of times. And,
yeah.
That's awesome.
And then, of course, virtually, we spent a lot of time together. We, of course, doing the podcast and planning things out and all that. So
that's cool. It's really a fun podcast too, you guys. You really should go check that out. It's the Clean Comedy Time podcast, and that's on how can they get that?
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. You can find it, of course, at the website cleancomedytime.com. And on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and Anchor, and all those wonderful spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're
iHeartRadio.
Yeah,
Breaker.
Radio.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
It's on everything.
I
know.
Amazon
I have
podcast.
I know.
I've
subscribed to it.
Yeah,
so,
thank you.
All right,
Excellent.
I'm not just a listener. I'm a subscriber.
Well, you're helping us make our way up the rankings. We tend to be in the top 50 as far as stand-up comedy podcasts each week, and we hit number 1 in Fiji, which was a great accomplishment. I don't know how many people it takes to be the number 1 stand-up comedy podcast in Fiji, but we've done it actually 2 weeks now.
Wow.
Twice. Two totally separate weeks, about a month apart.
You guys are like a hit in Fiji.
Yeah.
And I love their apples, by the way.
Yeah. Those are Fuji.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But you're thinking the bottled water is from Fiji.
Okay, whatever.
The square bottles, Fiji.
I told you. I don't know geography. And
I'm not good with names, but I got that one.
Or names either. Or whatever. Okay. They could have good apples there. You don't know.
Sure.
I don't
know. You probably have really great, terrific apples.
Yeah.
The Fiji apples.
Fiji apples.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right?
and I love the Fuji water. Anyway, let's see. So Alice wants to welcome you, Aaron.
Hey, Alice.
And John Peters is very amazed by you. Both have some amazing hair going on, and great hair. And let's see. It's Fiji, Kentucky. That's the kinfolk. Kinfolk. Okay, whatever.
Who's Ken? Why does he have folk?
I don't know. But Deanne thinks that you're so much better looking than Drew Barrymore.
Wow. You are
like
compared favorably to Barney Rubble.
You do.
Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, I want to hear your. Now there's two Barney Rubbles. There were two voices, right?
Yeah.
Two voices.
That was the original Barney, and then and then they got to be a lot more like the Honeymooners voices. Ralph crammed in and Ed Norton, a lot more because the Flintstones, of course, based on that show.
Exactly, I knew that.
I'm a huge nerd. Pushman.
I love the Flintstones. They're.
Mm-hmm.
I just love
what are your thoughts on Dino?
I like Dino.
Yeah.
I liked when Dino went to Hollywood and he
Oh.
met Sassy. That's my
Oh.
favorite episode.
Wow.
And how the whole family was just really TV fake, and how when he saw Sassy in the dressing room and she took off her false eyelashes and her makeup, she just, I loved it.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite episodes. That's right, people. That's what we talk about here on Talk is Cheap.
Yeah.
Talk about
And
cartoons.
Aaron, what are your thoughts on Dino?
Well, Dino is very special because that's my mom's name. Dino is short for Bernice. You may not have known that, but
I didn't know that.
That's news to me.
Yeah.
Dino
She may,
is short
she may even
for
be watching right now.
Bernice?
Well,
Really?
Well, yeah, that's how she abbreviates it.
Okay, sure. Because I'm already struggling with you go from Margaret to Peggy. I've never figured that out at all.
That's kindergarten. You know, she can go from Bernice to Dino.
Bernice.
So
Wow, that's way to go, Aaron's mom. Well done.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We got shorten a name.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, well, what is your thoughts on Dino? Because it seems like you have strong thoughts about Dino. And
No, I'm fine. No, I don't know. No, I just always appreciated that he was always so glad to see Fred when Fred came home from work.
Right.
And I have a cat instead. So.
Okay. And does your cat pay any attention to you when you want your cat to?
He said he's got a cat. I don't.
Yeah. So cat. The only time he pays attention to me is if I close a door. Mm-hmm. Then he needs to be on the same side of the door as me. But the rest of the time, no, he doesn't care.
See, that's the difference between cat and dogs. Dogs appreciate their owners, and cats are like, I am your owner. I own you. Right?
Yeah. I do appreciate that if you point to a dog, say, look over, the dog will follow your finger in line, like, look with you. But if you point at a cat, the cat will just get right up. They will just look at the end of your finger. So I don't have a lot of respect for the intelligence of cats, but they don't have any respect for me. So that's just fine.
They don't. We have a cat too, and her name's Fiona, and she's Maine Coon, and we don't talk about her a lot because we don't get along, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And she likes my husband a lot.
Be 3 times the size of Chewy.
She's actually a little bigger than Chewy.
Yeah,
and,
big.
Yeah. She's
I have the best pet of all time, which is no pet. We do have about 50 outdoor birds that we feed.
You got that going for you.
Yeah, I did hear I heard a bird. I didn't know if you were doing bird calls or if that was an actual bird, and we found out that was an actual bird, right?
Yeah, that was a mourning dove. If they get loud again, we'll identify the birds.
And they obviously don't know what time it is because
that's
not the morning. So
that's right. Mourning doves, they're pretty dumb. They're also very lazy nest builders. They just like we'll put just some twigs together and not do a very good job. Robins, we've got robins, and man, they can build their nest. Yeah.
We've got robins who have put together a duplex in a tree where there's 2 of them, 2 nests side by side. They share a garage, but they do just fine.
Yeah, we're actually on our second batch of baby robins that are in the nest right now. Yeah, we repurposed our home security cameras to bird watching cameras, so they're all, we've got the different angles.
Well, that works out for everybody, for the robbers and for the robins.
That's it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So my address, if anybody, just don't try to come in under the porch by the bird feeder, because we'll have you from every different angle.
You don't want to go there. Yeah. Because, plus you could get, anyway. So we actually found, I posted this, but we actually found some little bunnies the other day.
Oh,
My
yeah,
husband
I
was
saw
there
that.
was some holes in our yard, and so my husband was filling them. And when he filled one of them, little bunnies ran out. So they were like, like this. Anyway, these are the bunnies.
Little bunny foo-foo.
Little bunny foo-foo, and they were so cute.
That's
and
amazing.
amazing. And they were just so little. And then I was just worried about them. I checked on them several times. I didn't touch them, but
Good.
I just took pictures of them and posted them on Facebook. So now I hope they, now everybody knows their identity. So that's, I don't know how good that is. Anyway, this is riveting conversation. Everybody's blown away, I'm sure.
Solid. It
amazing.
is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing. But there's a little thing that we do here on Talk Is Cheap. I don't know if you're aware of this. I think Aaron might be aware. But we have a little segment, and it's called You've Got Game. And today's game is called Cartoon Buddies, MIA. So basically, poof. We are going to bring up our official scorekeeper. Give it up for the official scorekeeper, everybody.
Oh, that's amazing. Look at that.
What's up, Doc? Oh my goodness, bah humbug. Okay,
You built a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's for your Christmas tree shop, I guess.
And the map of Michigan.
Hey, oh wow, that's
very nice. Very nice.
Say
hi to my fans. Hi. Count score. Check. Hi people. I see you.
Laugh. Sell math. Buddy sale. The 3 for $5. 3 for the price of $5.79. Always charging outrageous prices. $79.99 is not the price of the mass. Basically,
but these are not cheap.
We're at that point.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Yay, it's game time. Woohoo. Yes. And of course, you know what you're playing for. The extremely coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer. 100% clean comedy. 100% clean and sanitized hands. Brian, we know you don't have one of these. Aaron has one. Aaron is sucking that down. All right. I wouldn't think you should do that. But anyway, so here's how the game is going to be played. Are you ready? Okay, because I'm so great at giving out the rules. And there
we go.
Brain and Aaron. Okay, there you go. That's funny.
They threw away the double A for you.
Yeah.
No double A.
Alcoholics Anonymous, Ron.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I see it. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Alex put up a photo, and there's gonna be 2 cartoon buddies. However, one of them is gonna be missing in action. And what you're gonna do, Brian, and what you're gonna do, Aaron, is you are gonna type in the missing in action buddy. Like say Sylvester was gone. There he goes. And you would have to type in Sylvester. All right. Okay. Very good. Official scorekeeper is right on the ball, as always. As always. All right. Are you ready? Alex, bring up the first photo of our cartoon buddies. Are you ready? Okay. Oh my goodness. We might have discussed this pair before. So we have 2 of them. And one of them is there, and one of them is not. All right, type in your answers, please.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And is the answer Fred Flintstone? The correct answer is Fred Flintstone. You are both correct. That's right. So
judge's ruling here. Take a look at what Aaron wrote here.
I wrote
Fred
Flintstoner.
Oh, my
I guess I was speculating on what may have taken him away, but
that's so sad.
Well, at least it's, and then judgment call on who he is as opposed to Fred Flintstone, which is his state of mind. So that's what I look forward to.
That's true. All right, so Tom, you are correct as is Dallas. Good job, you guys. And right now the score is 1-1. Misspelling is okay. Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Yep. Whatever
All
the
right.
scorekeeper says, that's how we do it here at
Gotcha.
Talk is Cheap. All right. Are you ready for your second clue?
Absolutely.
Who in this photo is missing in action?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. All right, type in your answers, please. Full house right there. All right. Are you ready? Okay. And the answer is SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob. The correct answer is SpongeBob. Yes. And of course, his partner is, of course, Patrick, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
If it's a SpongeBob show, how come Patrick's the star?
Hey-oh.
Oh, see what you did there? And there, Tom, you're correct, as is Alice. Correct.
All
All right.
right.
And right now, it's a tied score, you guys. Okay, let's see, though. Let's see if it lasts. We don't know. All right. Are you ready for your next clue?
It's amazing. Let's go. We're ready.
All right. Amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Oh yeah.
This was a show that my son was not able to watch. We wouldn't allow him to watch this when he was a child. But okay. Type in your correct answer, please. I don't even know which one is which, to be honest with you. I didn't have the answers in front of me. All right. The correct answer is Beavis. You are correct. You're both correct.
By the way, can be shortened to Dino.
There you go. And there we go. Beavis and Butthead. Yes. There we go. Wonderful. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. You bet.
See, good. You know why Alice doesn't know? Because you're a smart woman. That's why.
That's yeah.
But Tom knows.
Who picked all these then?
I can't say. I can't say.
Oh, it's the M&Ms.
It's the M&M friends.
It's that rapper from Detroit.
Oh, look, they're together. Okay, ready?
Right.
For your next clue.
Oh boy, that's a favorite.
I don't think Alex was able to watch this show either. If I remember correctly, it was like, no, you can't watch it. These are like the shows that my son would sneak to watch. I think these are sneaky shows.
Now
and then but he was so smart. He would tell me he watched it. like he would sneak and watch the show and then tell me afterwards that he watched it. I'm sorry I watched that. I'm like, you're not supposed to watch that. Anyway, so I'm punishing him now. I'm punishing him now.
I'm smart.
All right.
And you're
let's see.
stupid. But
all right. That, of course, was Ren and Stimpy is the correct answer. Ren and Stimpy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of them.
The tide has turned.
Yes. Alice, of course, said she has no clue, and neither does Tom, because Tom thought that was Elvis, that's
that's a good answer.
So close.
So those are good answers. So close. Okay. Right now we have the brain who's ahead. Okay. All right. Maybe you can make it up on this one. I don't know.
All right. We'll see.
Our next one is, oh my goodness. Who is that? And who doesn't want to do that voice? I mean, come on. All right. So type in your answer. Yeah. Type it in.
Zoinks. Scoob.
And you have to do Scooby.
I
love that laugh. I mean, aren't they? I mean, the show is so silly because it was just so obvious, but yet it was just such a fun show to watch. Of course, it is Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And who did the voice of Shaggy?
Casey Kasem on America's Top 40.
That's right.
And you'll think back to 1965. We'll be right back.
Awesome. All right. Are you ready?
Whoa.
Amazing.
Oh.
I know the song to this. This is another. I don't think you could watch this one either, Alex. These are a lot of. I don't think you were able to watch this, were you? You think you were? Oh, I don't know about that. We're gonna have to talk later. It was a lot of you. I didn't let him watch a lot of things because I thought they were. Because then all of a sudden he would repeat things that they said.
Sure. Yeah.
And I didn't want to hear those things. All right. Are you ready? It is Pinky and the Brain. What did you say? Binky and the Brain? And the Brain.
Well, that
It was
was
Ryan. Yeah.
That's hilarious. There's a brain.
Pinky,
Yes,
are you
Pinky
pondering what I'm
and the
pondering?
Brain.
I'm not sure, Brain, but this time you put the trousers on the monkey.
You got Alex laughing over here.
Oh, it looks like the scorekeeper is debating.
Oh my goodness,
Pinky
Alice!
and
Alice
Brian. He's
Oh,
spelling
yeah.
it better.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
No, Alice, you were under a rock. Like these are shows that you probably don't want to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, Pinky and the Brain is part of the Warner Brothers set. The Warner guys. It was on in the 90s, and they have just come back to Disney Plus.
Is that right? Well, maybe I should give them a try.
Yeah, the Warners and Pinky and the Brain and the Good Feathers, which was a spoof on Goodfellas, but they were all pigeons.
Oh no way! That's pretty.
Funny.
Come on,
awesome. It's amazing.
Amazing.
The scorekeeper just had a classic Mickey
Mouse.
The scorekeeper has like
so many toys
full of things for this show.
I'm not sure. Is that one of the dwarfs or is that Smee from Peter Pan? There it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Smee and the crocodile.
What's that crocodile from?
From Peter Pan.
Yeah, I just heard it from.
He ate my hand. And that's why he's Hook, Captain Hook. He also swallowed a clock so that wherever he went, Captain Hook could hear him ticking.
Wow.
I like cartoons.
I didn't know that.
Hey, there's
You have a
Captain
lot
Hook
of cartoon
himself.
trivia.
There he is.
Aw, there he is. There he is. Alice says she guesses she was busy being an adult. Well,
no time for that.
no time for that. Yeah.
Too many cartoons to watch.
I do love cartoons. And then we'll have to ask you later. Maybe think about this, what your favorite cartoon was. All right. You're going to definitely get this one, Alice. Okay. I know that for a fact. Are you ready? All right. Who's missing? And the answer is Robin, not the nest builder, not to be mistaken by Robin. Yes, it's Batman and Robin, of course.
Boy Wonder.
That's
wow,
for me.
that's terrifying.
Yes, but that was the correct answer. All right. It's Robin.
It's Robin.
I'm sorry, Batman. But I mean, I think that we have to agree that the original Batman and Robin,
Adam West, Burt Ward.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, they're favorites.
Come on.
But since we're in the world of cartoon, shouldn't it be Batman and Robin from The Super Friends?
That's what it is from. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's of course what it's from. But I mean, I'm sorry. I love the original. When that it was there it was slanted on the they'd film the room like slanted.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the best.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you have seen In the Heights yet in the movie theaters, but there's a little homage to Batman and Robin walking up the side of a building in that movie.
I loved that. Oh, no, but I've heard of that movie. I've heard of the movie, and I heard it's pretty good. What are your thoughts on that?
It's wonderful. Lin-Manuel Miranda, of course, a remarkably talented songwriter and musical composer and everything, and it's a lot of fun. and it's touching, and yeah, it's terrific. Yeah, my wife and I went to see it Friday in a movie theater with popcorn. It was
No
so
way.
weird. Way.
Let me ask you this. Can you go to the movies and not have popcorn?
Well, I can, but why? Why would I want to?
No, have you ever done it? Have you ever gone to a movie and not had popcorn?
Yeah. When I couldn't afford it. When I could go to the movies, but I couldn't afford the popcorn. And now I just make sure that I
smuggle the popcorn in.
Well, that's the thing is, you're going to bring that in. That's not the same as the movie popcorn itself. Yeah.
I will snuggle in snacks. Have you snuggled in snacks to the movies?
Oh yeah.
Do you mean like foot-long sandwiches?
No.
And yes, snacks. I have smuggled in snacks.
Candy.
Get a whole sub sandwich right down the sleeve of my jacket.
No way.
Another one on this side, and I look like I've been to the gym.
Oh my goodness. What is the craziest thing that you've smuggled into the to the movie theater, Aaron?
Well, probably it had to be when I was a kid because like my dad was a pastor, my mom worked for a church, and we ran a pretty tight ship, except for when it came to smuggling in candy. My dad was basically the Pablo Escobar of candy into movie theaters. So
sure.
What haven't I smuggled in?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Junior Mints, that's a favorite.
Oh yeah,
that is
they make
absolutely
noise.
That is my go-to candy at the movies for sure.
Yeah, but you know what will change your life, right? Is Junior Mint in the freezer?
Yes, that's where I keep them.
Really?
Okay.
And then I will put them in ice cream.
Oh, well, aren't we fancy? That's very fancy.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Fancy.
Yeah, I don't recommend the chicken on the ice cream, though. We're being
chicken and ice cream.
Being cajoled into eating more chicken. Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for our next clue?
Yes,
All
please.
right.
Next photo. All right.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. There is speaking of cats, there's one famous cat.
Yeah.
But who's missing in this picture? Is it, who did they say? Is it Odie? Or is it Yoda?
Well, it's not Normal the kitten, so
it's
not John the person.
One of you is correct. And one
Are
of
you
you
sure?
like
Are you
Star
sure it's
Wars.
not Yoda?
Oh my gosh, that's so
it
funny.
might be Yoda.
The correct answer is Odie. Odie the dog. Oh my goodness, missing the dog.
Oh, that one was too far off.
The dog. Yeah, you could have just said
similar.
the dog.
There you go. Yeah. Poor little Odie. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Brain, you are definitely earning your name. Yes. All right. All right. We have another one, and this one is kind of my favorite. One of my favorites.
Oh, we've had Robin Hood and Maid Marian here from the Disney classic.
I think the scorekeeper does this to make me laugh and to make Alex laugh. All right. Oh my goodness. Does your heart just go, oh? Who's missing? I can see what's happening. And they don't have a clue. All right. Type in your correct answer, you guys. Are you ready? I can't say. And
see, I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't know? Really? For real?
I saw that movie in the theater when it came out, and that's the last I've seen of it.
Simon?
I got nothing.
That might have been. Was that an autocorrect? Maybe.
Nope. That was me trying to remember the name of that meerkat.
And it wasn't
Weasley
even Timon.
Character.
Like it's Timon.
It's Timon.
Timon.
Right.
Yeah, not Simone. Like you didn't even say Simone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Timon and Pumbaa. You got the
Aaron's catching up now.
Right.
Uh-oh.
there you go. There's a chance. There is a chance. I told you.
One behind. All right.
Timon
If Aaron and I have learned
Pumbaa.
anything about comedies, you have to build tension.
Yes.
So now we're building tension again.
Yes, we are. We're building that tension. And of course, it's for the very coveted Rhonda Gory Comedy hand sanitizer. 100% clean and sanitized hands, which, you know what? I was into that before the pandemic, and I was also into social distancing. Okay, Timon, I love Timon and Pumbaa. Okay, there, I said it. I said it. And wait, let's check on Chewy.
Proud of that.
Chewy, are you coming up, Chewy? Here we go. There he is. There he is. Look at him.
Chewy.
Comfy,
Hey,
wumpy.
Chewy.
Don't scream. We don't.
Chewy.
All right, we have another one for you. Are you ready? And I
That's,
know that there's going to be
That's
some
Daphne. Scooby-Doo's Daphne right there.
Who is missing from this duo? Who is missing?
Yay!
This one.
Gosh, Yogi, I don't think the Ranger would like that.
All right, who's going to do? Go on, boo boo.
Hey, boo. There you go.
I always say things wrong, and then my son corrects me. That's right.
Hey, boo. We got to get us a picnic basket.
That was such a funny show. All right. Yes, you are both correct on that. All right.
Woo!
We have one more. We have one more. One
more.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Are you ready?
The
And this is
Pringles.
one of my all-time favorites.
Is that the Pringles guy there next to our names? I've just realized, the guy with the mustache,
It
or is it the guy from Monopoly? I don't know.
Who's missing from this picture? Who is missing? What bosom buddy is missing? I don't know why I'm kind of like singing this because it's not a good job. Okay. Who's missing? Do you know?
Sheriff Woody.
Sheriff Woody. Howdy. You are both correct. But of course, there can only be one winner. And who is that winner? Come on, scorekeeper. Yeah, there's Woody. Oh my goodness. And Brian is the winner of the very coveted Rhonda Gory Comedy hand sanitizer. 100% comedy. Clean hands and warm heart and stuff like that too. Because when you put that on, it's just gonna make you feel warm and fuzzy all over. If it makes you feel too warm and fuzzy, then go to the doctors immediately. You're allergic to the hand sanitizer. Oh my goodness. Do you see how fast the show goes by? It goes by super fast. So right now I'm at the point. I know you should be. You won. You're the winner. We're at the point where we have to talk about who is going to be here next week. And this is where Alex puts up the screen and I say, that is this week's.
That's us right there.
He's so excited. This next week's show, I'm very excited for this show. Because my guest co-host will be the hilarious Tommy Drake. And oh my gosh, Jeff Shaw is going to be here as well. This show is a killer show. Not that this one wasn't, of course. And of course, hairstylist to the stars, Jessica Lubarek will be back showing us her very favorite products to use. So you do not want to miss this show because it is going to be incredible. Oh, what a new word. That's right. Incredible.
Incredible.
Yeah. Incredible and amazing too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
And if you want to prep for the show, you can listen to Jeff Shaw's episode of the Clean Comedy Time podcast.
Whoa.
Slipped in a promo.
Plug. Nice
Plug.
Okay. All right. So you guys, we loved having you on. We love having the scorekeeper on. We love you guys watching in the audience, all one of you. And that's Chewy. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you guys for watching. But we definitely want you guys to follow Brain. Sometimes we call him or Brian. And you can do that. You can do that. Why don't you tell them how we can follow you there, Brian Atkinson?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me on all the socials. Brian A. Comedian. You can find me at brianacomedian.com. And of course, you can find both me and Aaron at cleancomedytime.com and Clean Comedy Time on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. And how about Aaron? How can we follow you, Aaron?
Well, just to say it for the 45th time, cleancomedytime.com. That's the place to find everything Clean Comedy Time related. And of course, my episode is the unemployedalcoholic.com. And that's got links to all the other social stuff too. So
there we go. And of course, don't forget to follow Deanne too, because you don't want to miss that. And you can do that, deanneelaine.com, and check out on Facebook Mod Wash Moments with Deanne Elaine. That's a lot of fun. So, and also all the socials are right there, right in your comments. So you don't even have to like work too hard for it. Thank you, Scorekeeper. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you, Deanne. And thank you for watching episode 95 of Talk is Cheap, which is now out.
I will hold, I will hold, I will hold. Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, there ain't nothing going on. Yeah. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.